Hello and welcome back. I want to have an honest conversation with you today about something I think a lot of us are guilty of, myself included, at various points in my business journey. And that's waiting for the right moment before we actually start. Have you ever caught yourself saying something like, I'll start properly once my website's done? Or I just need to finish this course first, then I'll feel ready. Or maybe it's once my branding's sorted, then I'll really put myself out there. I hear this all the time. And I want to gently challenge it with you today because I don't think it's really about the website or the course or the branding. I think it's about something else underneath all of that. Now, there are two elements to this conversation, and we're going to start with the waiting. Because here's the truth, and I'm sorry, but this might sting a little. Nobody is hiring you because of your logo. Nobody is choosing to work with you because your color scheme is just right or your website has the perfect font. People hire you because they believe you can help them. That's it. People hire you because they believe you can help them. That's the whole thing. If someone comes to me feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, stuck in indecision about their business, they're not paying me for how my branding looks. They're paying me because they believe I can help them feel differently. They're paying me to help them bring their business dream to life without hitting burnout along the way. And that's true for you as well, whatever it is you do and whoever it is you help. So if you've been waiting for something to be ready before you really start showing up, I want you to ask yourself what it is you think you need to feel ready for exactly. Because the people who need your help right now don't care if your logo's finished. They care whether you can help them right now, not when your website has been edited within an inch of its life. Right now. Now, this isn't me saying that a logo and a professional website don't add to your brand identity. They absolutely do. But if these are the things holding you back from helping potential clients and creating the impact and the income that you are here to create, then something needs to change. Now, as I said at the start, there are two pieces to this puzzle. The second piece is something I touched on earlier, and it's closely related to the waiting. Because the waiting doesn't only show up as I need my branding sorted, it also shows up as I need to learn more first. Now, this one's really sneaky because it feels productive. You're doing a course, you're reading the book, you're going to the training. You're absolutely never not learning. And on the surface, that looks like progress. But I want you to think about this. At what point does learning stop being preparation and start being a really comfortable way of avoiding doing the thing that actually grows your business? Putting yourself out there, having the conversations, building relationships, selling your services, doing the work in front of and with real people, even when it's not perfect yet. I see this so often. Someone is partway through one course, then they sign up for another and another, because each one feels like the missing piece. The thing that will finally make them feel ready or qualified or confident enough. But confidence doesn't really come from knowledge. It comes from doing the thing. Badly at first, and then less badly, then better, and then brilliantly. Nobody needs you to have 20 years of experience before they'll work with you. Some people specifically want someone who remembers what it's like to be new, who isn't speaking from some untouchable place of expertise, but who's genuinely walking the path alongside them. Your inexperience isn't the barrier you think it is. So here's what I want to leave you with today. If there's a version of you that's been waiting for the website, for the next course, for the branding, for the feeling of being properly ready, which is a fallacy, by the way, you'll never quite feel ready. What would it look like to just start anyway? Not perfectly, not with everything in place, just started. Because you don't climb a mountain by waiting in the car park until you feel fully prepared for the summit. You climb it by getting out of the car and taking the first step, even when the rest of the path isn't clear yet. And if you have no idea why I'm referring to mountains, you might want to go and check out episode 56, because in that episode, I go into the whole mountain analogy there. And I'll say to you now, if this episode is resonating with you, then that one definitely will as well. If this has resonated with you, and you know you've been waiting for some version of ready that keeps moving further and further and further away, this is exactly the sort of thing I help people work through. The best place to start is to grab yourself one of my free action filter calls, where we'll spend 30 minutes together figuring out what actions you can actually take this week, not eventually, not once everything's sorted, but right now. No pressure at all, just a chance to get unstuck completely for free. It's not a sales call, by the way. It is literally a free coaching call with me for 30 minutes. You'll find all the details down in the show notes if you think that might help you. For now, though, just take that one step. You don't need the whole plan. You just need to start. And if you've loved this episode, please hit the subscribe button, leave me a 5-star rating, or share it with someone who might need to hear this today. All of those actions help me to spread the word about these podcasts and ensure that the podcast stays alive for those who need it.